So we're back again with now another NBA 2K20 video, and it really does sound good to actually say that, but I'm excited for this one because I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be extremely excited to see this, because yes, in this video I'm going to be showing off every single badge in NBA 2K20, and it's kind of crazy because in NBA 2K19 there was 34, this year there's 72, and trust me, there's some very cool ones, so I'm going to be going through them in this video. So first things first, I just want to say I was actually flown out to LA by 2K to play and record 2K20 early, so shout out to 2K, and that's how I can bring this content for you guys. But now you can see on screen, these are the groups of badges. So there's 4 different ones. There's finishing, shooting, playmaking, defense, and rebounding badges. And it's a lot cleaner of a system to be able to actually look at these badges, which is nice. But first things first, we're going to be having a look at the finishing badges. So I'm going to just be scrolling through these, and I'm just going to talk about a few that I find most interesting, just because there are a few repetitive ones from previous 2Ks. For example, like I don't think I really need to talk about Acrobat, Lob City Finisher, Teardropper, Relentless Finisher. I think you guys understand what they are, but there are quite a few new interesting ones, and the first one I want to talk about is Consistent Finisher. So what this one does is it reduces the penalty for poorly released layups. So I don't know how you guys play, but if you do struggle with layups and getting that timing right, I know sometimes I'll do a bad layup release. This could be extremely helpful if you just get an extra boost to be able to make that layup so much more consistently, which could help a lot of people out. Then one sort of theme of 2K20 this year is I feel like they want to make smaller players actually usable. So one of my favorite names for a badge this year is Giant Slayer, and basically what it does is it heightens the effectiveness of layups over taller defenders. So for example, if you're Isaiah Thomas driving through the key and you're going against Yao Ming, in previous 2Ks you're getting instantly blocked, but I feel like this time with this badge you might actually be able to maneuver around and maybe be able to get that layup up, and it will probably be a good shot too, especially when you combine that with fancy footwork, which improves the player's ability to beat defenders with an advanced layup or dunk gather. And I did actually notice this one a lot when I was playing. The footwork in 2K20 is a lot better, so I feel like this badge will actually be a very big one. And now it's time for Pro Touch, which is pretty much the complete opposite of Consistent Finisher, because this one actually gives an additional boost for having good layup timing. So I feel like if you're already good at your releases and then you get an additional boost to your release if you have this badge, it's going to be pretty OP. And finally, for the finishing badges, this is one of my favorites. It's called Slithery Finisher, and this one improves the player's ability to avoid contact when attacking the rim. So as I said, this one is perfect for those shorter players like Isaiah Thomas to be able to actually score in the paint against bigger defenders. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the finishing ones. If you guys see a badge that you want to get a bit more info on, just press pause once I'm hovering over it, and then you'll be able to read what's up. But now it's time for the shooting badges. So yeah, there's 19 of these ones, and a lot of them are new, and a lot of them are actually very exciting too. The first one I'm going to talk about is Hot Zone Hunter. This one kind of confuses me because it says boosts the shot percentage for attempts taken in a player's favorite spots. Isn't that what like hot zones were meant to be in the past? I'm not sure if I'm tripping, but I don't think that should be a badge. I think that should just be the way the player plays, but maybe that's just me. Next up, we've got Green Machine, which increases the bonus given for consecutive excellent releases. So again, if you're good with the releases and you have the right badges, yo, you ain't really gonna miss. And it's funny because this one's pretty much the exact opposite. Flexible release reduces the penalty suffered from mistimed jump shot releases. So it's just like that one in the finishing badges, except for actually a jump shot. So personally, I won't use this one, but if you guys are struggling with your releases, it's definitely a good badge to have. Now, this one here made me super excited. I did not expect this badge to be in the game. It's called Quick Draw, and it basically means exactly what it says. It speeds up the release of a jump shot. So let's just say you've got J.R. Smith, who already has a very fast release. You can add Quick Draw on him, and then I don't even know how much faster his release will go, but it might be insane. So that's a badge I'm very excited for. Then finally, it is called something different this year. It's called Range Extender. Weird name, I know, but this is basically limitless range because it extends the range from which a player can effectively shoot. So basically you can take threes like 2 meters behind the 3-point line. It's basically limitless range. Then we've also got Slippery Off Ball, which I feel like will be such a nice badge for my team, especially just because players like Klay Thompson will absolutely destroy with this, because basically what it does is it strengthens the player's ability to get open off the ball, which Klay Thompson is very good at in real life. But with his quick release, if he's able to have this badge, quickly get off his opponent with this badge, get the ball, quick draw as well, yo, it's going to be OP. Then next up, we've got the Playmaking badges, and when I was looking through these ones, I didn't really expect it, but I feel like this is where the cheese comes, because the first one I'm going to talk about is Quick First first step. And this one sounds like, to me, it's just speed boosting, because it says provides more explosive first steps out of triple threat and size ups. So I know that's not exactly the same, but I feel like if you're able to use this and you get used to it a lot, it's going to be such an OP and cheesy badge. Then we've also got stop and go, and this one also seems extremely cheese, because I feel like for people that zigzag, they'll love this because it improves a player's ability to start and stop with the ball. So you guys know when people are dribbling up the court, then they stop and then they just go again and try and get you past your off ball. I don't really like the sounds of this badge, because that seems like it's just going to be more OP with this. Next up, we've got handles for days, and I feel like everyone that plays Park will love this. Every dribble god, this will be their favorite badge, because it reduces the amount of energy lost when performing dribble moves. Because if you guys don't know, when you use a lot of dribble moves, you do lose a lot of energy. I can hardly speak. Yeah, with this badge, that all changes, and you don't lose as much energy, so I feel like Park players will love that one. And then finally, we've got defense-rebounding badges. So one of my favorites I saw in this was called clamps. It kind of sounds like defensive stopper to me, but it says boosts the ability to stay in front of the ball handler on the perimeter. I feel like this badge, especially in my team, is one that everyone will want on their point guards, shooting guards, small forwards, just because how nice would that be to be able to have that advantage on every single one of the players. Next up, we've got off-ball pest, which improves the player's ability to bump and harass the offense off the ball. So I don't know how this one's really going to work. Because I was playing MyCareer at this time, I wasn't able to see how it works off ball, but I don't know, this one should definitely be interesting, especially in my team once again. Lightning reflexes kind of sounds a bit self-explanatory, but it does say it receives an earlier cue on the read and react system while playing defense. So I'm guessing this could just help out a lot without you really even noticing it, but this is just going to take a lot of trial and error to see if these badges are actually worth it. And another one I found kind of crazy on this list was Intimidator, because it says it intimidates offensive players, causing them to miss shots more often. So I don't know how that's going to work. Are you going to be like screaming into their face? I don't know. Or is it just going to be like your presence? I'm guessing it'll be your presence, but that's kind of a crazy badge. Like, I don't know, going through these badges, there's definitely ones that stand out to me that I'll want first on my player and also my cards on my team. And they're pretty much just all the ones I mentioned in this video. But really, I haven't played with all of them, so I'm not 100% sure. I guess once the actual game comes out, we'll be able to tell. And yeah, that's pretty much it for all the badges. This video did take quite a bit to record, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to smash that like button if you enjoyed. I've got heaps of NBA 2K20 content coming out. This year is going to be a big one, so if you are new, be sure to smash that like button and subscribe. Make sure to turn that bell notification on, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.